Man, it's good to be back. Hello everybody, this is Milky from Old School Rap back again, and this is Eazy-E, the side that people don't see. Well people, it's been a while since I've been behind the mic on one of these videos. I'm going to say I'm glad to be back. I like doing these commentary videos and talking and voicing my opinion and letting everybody know what I think. I never planned to take a sort of break from doing commentary videos. It kind of just happened from doing the Eazy-E's birthday tribute and the Tupac September 13th tribute, and also the Place to Hide remix with the music video, which if you haven't seen already, go check these last 3 videos out if you haven't seen them already. Let me know what you think about them. They've done really well. I'm really happy with how the channel's going at the moment, and I really want to thank everybody for that. And I'm happy with how the Place to Hide remix is doing. Thank you very much for all the support and it all, everything. But it just kinda, happened. It wasn't planned, but it just, with all these videos and everything else that was going on, it just kinda happened. But I'm glad to be back now. And as I mentioned on Instagram last week, there was no video because I was sick. And I really try my hardest to make the best videos I possibly can for Old School Rap. I want it to be a channel that people can say, he genuinely tries, he genuinely makes good content. And I wasn't going to be able to make the best video that I could while I was sick. So instead of putting out a subpar video and making the channel, making Old School Rap, whatever, look bad, I try to represent it the best way I possibly can. I'd rather just not do a video. Now, as you've already read from the title of the video and this intro, the intro at the start of the video, this video is going to be the side of Eazy-E that nobody really sees or pays attention to. So the main part of Eazy that we see is the side that's portrayed in his music, so like the hardcore gangster, and it's the side that people see and make a lot of assumptions about Eazy as a person. Like what people do with most rappers, like Tupac with Thug Life, that kind of thing. They kind of have a one kind of dimensional kind of look. They just decide that's what the person's like, and then they just kind of, run with that and don't really look at the person as a whole. Eazy-E has been said to have been a great businessman. This is talked about in the NWA interview, from Kendrick Lamar, which if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. He basically has a sit down with Yella, Ren, Ice Cube and Dre, discussing Eazy-E and just things with NWA. While they were talking about how smart Eazy was, all the rest of them were talking about what Eazy was like as a person, a really smart, intelligent man. Dre puts in that he used a lot of the knowledge from his days hustling on the street and brought it to the music and business scene. So even from the start, he was very smart and business minded. I think this is something that's probably more known than the other things I want to talk about, in this video. But it's just something that I really did want to mention, something that's not talked about in Eazy so much as his business smarts. That's a big thing with Eazy that a lot of people that did know him have said about him. So if you've seen the post from Old School Rap with Cocaine talking about how Eazy saved his kids' lives, this is something that, this is a video, this is a post I really was glad to do because it's something that I didn't really know about the story previous to seeing this video. This is a side of Eazy that's never really shown. He was clearly, as we can see, a generous person. So if you haven't seen this post, basically what happened is Cocaine's kids had to be born prematurely at 7 months, and they did a major operation, or as he put it, something bad was going to happen. That's the way he put it. It cost $30,000, and Eazy had a deal breaker business meeting, so it's a very important meeting. He apparently cancelled the meeting, drove up to Fontana, California, cashed out and paid the $30,000 for the operation for Cocaine's kids. And that's a story that I've never, as I mentioned already, it's a story I'd never heard mentioned when talking about Eazy, and I'd never heard the story myself before coming across this video on YouTube. I'm really glad, as I mentioned, that I got to post this, because what I like to do with my posts is use them to show people the full image of the people I'm posting, so it's not just a one-dimensional kind of thought about people. Show the sides of them that weren't always seen or known about, and also I like to post stuff correcting the misconceptions or lies about Tupac, Eazy, or whoever I post. I do Bob Marley posts, whatever. Basically, I like to do posts that you can learn something from. I think that's the best way to use the big following that Old School Rap has, is to teach, to make an influence, which is what is the big thing that I really want to do and I really strive to do with my posts. And the last thing I want to talk about, this is quite small, but it shows the kind of person Eazy was. When him and Death Row were having their issues, and he was beefing with a lot of people from there, as we know, he was beefing with half of the Death Row kind of, roster, half the artists. Bone Thugs were ready to step in when they were signed to Eazy and help Eazy basically, jump in with the beef. and Eazy apparently told them to stay clear of the beef and just focus on the music and the stuff they were doing. He didn't want them to get caught up in all the beef that was, already going on. Which to me shows he wasn't just looking to make money from Bone Thugs, but he genuinely cared about them and wanted to help them and push them in the best direction they could go. To me, this is a side that isn't always showcased, but he genuinely cared about his artists and wanted the best for them, basically. Now, I hope everyone has enjoyed this video. Tell me if there's any other stories of Eazy like these that you know about. I'm always, as I said, I'm always curious to hear from my followers. I love hearing from my followers, especially their opinions, all this kind of stuff. If there's any other stories like this, let me know that I've not maybe already seen already. And let me know what you thought about this video in the comments. I'm glad to be back. I want to do more commentary videos more in the future because I really do enjoy doing them. I am Milky, this has been Old School Rap, and I'll see you all in the next video.